picking up where we left off. So I have adjusted the colors of this image. I think it looks good. It pops a lot more. It's looking really nice, okay? So I know I'm happy with that, so I want to merge some of this stuff, get rid of the stuff I don't want, okay? So I'm actually going to click off the eye of the background. Now, there are a ton of different ways to clean up your layers. This is how I do it. Some people make folders, some people, whatever, but this is what I do. So I've turned off the eye of the background, and I'm going to go to layer, and I'm just going to merge visible. Okay? And then I'm going to take this. I'm just shift clicking these and moving them to the trash. Okay? So now I just have, I just have two layers. I have my background layer. Remember, we've got that original image. And then I have my nice kind of cleaned up image. Okay? All right, so I'm liking this, but still this background is kind of a mess, okay? I've got this dark, spot down in here. The wall was not very clean. So I'm just gonna get rid of this background completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna create a new layer in between my background and then this hue saturation layer. And I'm gonna make a white background because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out all this. I'm just gonna cut it out and then you'll just see it on a nice plain white background, okay? So over here I have a gold and black. That's what I was working with last time. So I don't want that, I want white and black. So I'm just gonna press D for default colors. And I'm gonna press X to swap the colors. Because I want to work with this white. Now, we may have a little problem here. I'll show you in just a second, but let's just see if it does it. So I'm on this second layer, and I'm just going to click on my paint bucket, and I'm going to fill it. Okay. Turn that off. It filled it with white, which is what I wanted. Sometimes, and other people, their Photoshop will do this too, sometimes when they go to fill a layer, for some reason it defaults to the background color. So if that ever happens to you, like say you filled it and you wanted it to be white, but it was black, you'd be like, oh crap. Sometimes this just defaults to the background color, this black. So you can just press X and swap them, okay? But that didn't happen this time, but I'm just letting you know. All right, so I've got this nice, clean white background. So now I want to clean up this. I want to get rid of this so that the painting is just sitting on this white background. So I like to use a tool called the polygonal lasso tool. Because this is, these are straight edges, I can just, this tool is really helpful, and I'll show you what it does here. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to click at my corner, click, click. I'm kind of cutting some of this off, but that's okay. I'm not being super careful. Click and click. Okay, so it has selected this painting. And I told it what to select, okay? But now I want it to select this background, okay? So I'm gonna go to select, inverse, and now it's selected the opposite of what I had selected. So I selected the painting using the polygonal lasso tool, and then I said, hey, I actually want you to select the inverse. So now the background is selected, and I'm going to press delete. Oh, you know what? I'm glad that happened actually. Edit, undo clear. So it didn't delete it because you see over here, I was on this white layer. So I actually want to be on this layer. Now I delete, and I have this nice clean background, okay? So I'm going to select, deselect, okay? Now, there's another way to do that, and I'm using this polygonal lasso tool because I'm working with something that is straight. If you want to get rid of a background and you need to cut something out, you can use the magnetic lasso tool, okay? And let me show you how to do that. Oh, Okay. So let's go back to edit, undo polygonal lasso tool, edit. Okay, I'm trying to step backwards. So the way to do this is Command Z, Command Z. Okay. So if you ever, go too far and you want to, go backwards, just press Command Z until, what you did comes back. All right, I'm going to show you how to do this with another tool. So I'm going to select, deselect. Okay. So again, let's go up here, click on our magnetic lasso tool. Now this one is really helpful for organic shapes, but it'll work just as well with this, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to click on this corner and I'm just going to start moving it across the object, and you see it's putting little little markers, little dots on there. It is just grabbing onto this object. Okay, it's using like contrast to kind of find what it is I'm trying to select. And if you click it, you can kind of help it out. So I tend to go and click, click. Now this gets a little hairy, and here you see sometimes the white, it just doesn't do as good of a job. But I'm just doing this to show you. Click, go and click, click, click. Again, it'll do it for you. See, if I just drag it along the edge, it'll do it. But it is nice to give it a little click because you're kind of guiding it and telling it where to go. Okay, so now I have selected, same thing, I've selected this, but this just allows me to do more organic shapes, okay? So again, we've selected the painting, select, inverse, delete, and it deleted it, okay? Okay, and that is how to cut out. Now obviously the polygonal lasso tool does a better job with something like this, and I can come in and clean this up. Let's see, I'm going with the this is the rectangular marquee tool, and sometimes I'll just go in and like make a rectangle, scooch it over, and just delete, and that kind of clean that up. Obviously for this, a polygonal lasso tool is going to work better. But for a lot of the things that you will be doing, the magnetic lasso tool will work better. Okay, so I will be back with another tutorial. So stay tuned. Thanks. Bye.